Weather-wise for today, very cold as we start things off on this Wednesday morning. Broke a record out at the airport, -6 for us. But I want to draw your attention to snow tomorrow night and Friday morning because this looks increasingly impactful. So I'm going to get into detail on that for you in the next few minutes. We have a potential weather impact day because of that snow for Thursday night and Friday morning, tomorrow night and Friday morning. Right now, though, -6 at the airport. Don't want to overlook the cold, -9. That's your air temperature out here across the eastern plains. But you factor in the wind, -20 wind chill out at the airport, -23 in Burlington. Should note in Denver, that is a bit of an airport outlier. Downtown Denver, wind chill about -5, maybe -10 for us. Not warm, but still not as bad as what we're seeing out at the airport. The airport a bit, as it tends to be a bit on the extreme side this morning. Meantime, later on through today, wind chills will be at or below 0 for most of the eastern plains for most of the day today. It does get a little bit warmer tomorrow, and then by Friday, we really start to spike up those temperatures. Extreme cold warning for the far eastern plains. Wind chills down to -30. That goes through tomorrow morning. Cold weather advisory extends about as far west as eastern parts of Weld County and Morgan County as well. Today, 15 degrees for us, but those wind chills will be at or below 0 throughout most of the day. That said, snow less of an impact today. It looks generally drier for us across the state. That's why we don't have a weather impact day for today. But those temperatures topping out in the single digits and teens. Eastern plains, 20s and 30s in the mountains. If you want to warm up, just go up a few thousand feet in elevation. That cold, dense air, it cannot make that trip up into the mountains with us because that cold, dense, heavy air, it's stuck at the ground and it can't, again, travel up through the foothills. So notably warmer for us in the higher elevations. Radar right now, a little bit of snow for us in our far northern plains, far northern reaches of the state. That'll dissipate in the next hour or two. Winter weather advisories just expired up there. Meantime, there's our next storm system lurking in the Pacific Northwest. A little bit of light mountain snow across our northern mountains through today, but generally speaking today, snow not an impact. Tomorrow, though, that will change. High temperature, 26 degrees. Snow starts after sunset for tomorrow with snow after dark, 1 to 4 inches at least likely by Friday morning. Honestly, I'm tempted to bump that up a little bit to about 2 to 5 inches. So expect a slick Friday morning commute. Again, I want to draw your attention more and more to this because I don't think this has been talked about enough as we head through the week. It does look like tomorrow morning, should say tomorrow night, we get some of that steadier, heavier snow west and south of Denver. That's where we could see some 6, 7, 8-inch snowfall totals in the foothills and the Palmer Divide. And then by tomorrow night and Friday morning, we should see that snow start to dissipate. 2 to 5 inches looking increasingly likely in the Denver area, closer to about 2 north and east, closer to about 5 south and west, and the foothills south and west of town. Maybe as much as 8 inches of accumulation before all is said and done. 7-day forecast. We got potential weather impact days for tomorrow night and Friday morning. I suspect we will bump that up. And then those temperatures bump up. We'll be in the 60s by the end of the weekend. Brianna?